On the line, I have Simon Wright. He played with AC/DC. Now he's playing with Dio Disciples. Simon, what's up here on the Real Radio Show, brother?
Hey, how you doing, Frankie?
Simon, man, how's everything? How you been, man?
It's good. Everything's going cool. Thanks. Yeah.
Very cool. Now, what is happening with you? I mean, you got this project you've been working on for a while with Dio Disciples. I think you guys got a new album coming out. What's going on?
There is an album coming out. It's called The Very Beast of Dio Volume 2, and it covers, I guess, that it covers from like 1998 up until all through the years through 2000, and it's kind of like a greatest hits package. It's very cool. It takes songs from the Dio albums, Killing the Dragon, Master of the Moon, Magica, and there's also some bonus tracks in there. There's one called Electra, which is pretty cool. And there's a Japanese outtake on there, which is called Prison of Paradise from Master of the Moon. And it's just a really cool package. It's coming out October the 9th, and it's worth getting a hold of.
Awesome. Good stuff. Now, tell my listeners who is in Dio Disciples besides yourself.
Yeah, it's myself, Rudy Sarzo, Craig Goldie, Scott Warren on keyboards, and Tim Ripper Owens, and an English singer called Toby Jepson.
Wow, very cool,
Yeah.
very cool. Now, when you go out there with Dio Disciples, how does the fans take the group? I mean, Dio has passed on. Does it become like a family reunion almost, or a big gathering?
I guess it does in a way. There's a lot of emotions. I remember the first show we played in Moscow. It was the first show, and it kind of it went on from there. It was there's a lot of emotions in the crowd and stuff. They're really happy to be there and stuff, but stuff gets emotional when they hear the songs. It's like we've seen people crying and stuff, and and then just rocking out, and stuff. So I think it just brings back good memories and stuff, and we're just playing, celebrating Ronnie's great songs and stuff, and they seem to appreciate what we're doing, and they seem to get it, and it's a great show. We're just out there.
Well, let me ask you
celebrating.
Good stuff, man. Let me ask you something. How do you feel when you perform in these songs again? What's going through your mind? What kind of emotions are you feeling when you're playing this stuff?
Well, Ronnie was work. He was a workaholic and stuff, and we kind of got that from him. I mean, you're kind of playing. There are quieter moments when you do reflect a little bit, but you kind of got to. Like what Ronnie would say, you've kind of got a job to do, so you're kind of in the heat of battle there and stuff like that. But now and again, your mind does wander a little bit, and sometimes it can be a little bit hard to concentrate. So, but all in all, we're just getting on with it and doing the job and bringing Ronnie's great songs to the fans. It's we got to get on with it.
Absolutely, good stuff. Now, Ronnie James Dio was the man. He had some hell of a vocal range. How do you actually mimic that or come close to mimicking that? That sound.
Well, that was the thing. When we started this band, we didn't want to get like a Ronnie clone, because that would just be wrong.
Right.
That would just be, in a way, disrespectful. So
I agree.
Yeah, it's just not right. So we thought long and hard about it, and we got Tim and Toby, and they're just great singers, by themselves on their own. The way they sing is that pretty strong and stuff. So that's kind of like what we wanted. We didn't want obviously they do capture some of the nuances in the songs and stuff like that, but they don't try to exactly copy him. They're their own singers, and that's what we felt would be more respectful to Ronnie and stuff. So
let me ask you something on a personal level. What do you do for fun? What do you like to do? Like everybody loves their craft, but sometimes you have to play around. Do you like board games? Do you like I don't know, Harry Potter movies? I mean, talk to me. I mean, you got the accent. They should have picked you for the role of Harry Potter.
What accent? What are you talking about, man?
What does Simon Wright like to do?
No, I watch it. To be honest with you, Frank, I watch a lot of football. I'm a huge Manchester United fan, and I watch as much as that as I can, and I follow the EPL and stuff, and the other leagues too. I do a lot of that. I love football.
Really?
I got a good buddy of mine, George DeLevo, sings for Rhino Bucket, and we're like huge Man United fans. So I do a lot of that, and just pottering around.
Right now, just hanging out, right?
Yeah, Harry Pottering around. Yeah,
Harry Potter. Have you watched any of the Harry Potter movies, Mr. Simon Wright?
Yeah, something like that.
Have you watched any of those movies?
I'm sorry, Matt, I didn't get that. What was that?
Have you watched any of Harry Potter movies?
I think I saw the first one.
Oh,
I don't really watch a lot of movies, to be honest with you, for some reason. I used to when I was, I don't know, a lot younger, but I don't really watch movies very much, to be honest with you.
You never watched Star Wars or anything like that? You never saw Star Wars?
I saw Star Wars, yeah, when it came out. The first one, the second one. What was the second one called?
Oh, I don't know. I lost track after the first one.
Come on, man. You must have watched them.
I watched all of them, absolutely. How about golfing? Are you a good golfer? Can you golf or no?
You know what? I like playing golf. I'm really bad at it, and I don't play it every week. But if I get a chance to play, I'll play. I'm not very good at it, but I enjoy it. We were just playing golf, actually. We were doing a festival in Bulgaria, and the mayor was kind enough to take us out on the golf course there. We played against Glenn Hughes' band. And stuff,
wow.
And, and we won. It was okay,
so you said you're not very good, so pretty much, Simon, you suck, don't you?
I'm sorry. No, I tell you, Tim Ripper Owens is a better golfer than I am. He won't admit it, but he is.
Now, I heard Alice Cooper, is a real awesome golf player. Have you ever had the guts to go up against him?
I heard he plays. He's a great golfer. I think they call him a scratch golfer, right?
Scratch golfer, yes.
No, I haven't had the chance to play against him. I don't think I'd really want to because he's so good, But might be good for a laugh,
Absolutely. So, Simon, let me ask you something. What is the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you on the road or on stage? There's a lot, huh?
I think I tripped. I don't know. There was one thing that happened. I think I was, it was at the end of one of the Dio shows, and
it was one of the Dio shows.
We all come out at the end of the show, and we take a bow with Ronnie, and we all thank the audience. And before I got out there, I think I tripped over the monitor in front of everybody. That was a little embarrassing. But, not too bad, but that's one thing I do remember. But,
now, out of the group, Craig Goldie, Woody Souza, who's the comedian? Who's like the guys with the bag of tricks? Is that you or Rudy or Greg?
Oh, I don't know. We're a pretty quiet bunch, really, on the road.
Oh, come on! What kind of crap you giving me over here? You guys are quiet.
No, we just kind of read a lot of books, and
wait,
around very much, Ripper Owens he'll come up with some good ones, but I wouldn't let you say.
So Ripper will come up with the jokes, but you guys basically have tea and crumpets and read a freaking book. I mean, come on, you guys are legendary rockers.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Jokes, yeah, we're all telling jokes, man. Yeah,
all right.
Absolutely. It's we get along great on the road. It's a wild party,
Okay, well that's what I was saying. What the hell you think I was talking about? I mean, I'm picturing you, legendary rock stars, sitting down eating tea and crumpets. Crumpets, is that what they call it where you come from?
Well, I know what crumpets are. I don't think the other guys know what crumpets are. So I wouldn't want to, I wouldn't want to put crumpets on them, It's a hard deal, man.
Do you like to bake, Simon?
What's that, mate?
Do you like to bake? Do you like to cook?
I like to bake?
Yeah, cook. Bake? Yeah, bake, make cookies, make cakes. Are you a good baker?
No, I don't do that.
Oh, so you suck in the kitchen then?
Yeah, do you bake?
Oh yeah, I bake. What do you think?
Do you?
That's what. Yeah,
Oh,
I make
that's
cookies.
cool.
I make crumpets. All that stuff, mate. I make all that stuff.
That's not very rock and roll, is it, Frankie?
Well, you know what?
I got you, man.
So Simon, man, when's the next tour date? What else do you have going on in the next couple of months?
Well, we're working on a U.S. tour at the moment. We're still filling in dates, but we got our first show is in Anaheim, California, on October 20th, and it's going to go straight through. I think there's some New Yorks in here too. Actually, let me just
take a look over here.
Yeah, we're going back to Poughkeepsie, November 16th. We've got Amityville 17th.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Watertown, New York, too, on the 21st. So we're going back east again. We're really looking forward to this. Should be great.
Well, Simon, you are a great man, and thank you so much. We'll be back after this on the Real Radio Show.